Good morning, guys! DJ here is about to upload the new cover going on our channel, on our TeraBrite channel, so go check it out. Make sure to like it and stuff and share it, and I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, I just did the thumbnail for that, and he's gonna do the description and upload it. We just had breakfast. We got breakfast from this place called Kiki's, and I got Eggs Benedict. I didn't eat all of mine because there's two of them and I got full, but it looks like that. It's pretty good. And I had one of DJ's French toast things because I actually wanted that, but I didn't want a whole thing, so we shared it. It's like this stuffed French toast with pineapple, coconut, and cream cheese. It's called a pina colada French toast, so that was really interesting. I liked it. And he's shirtless. TeraBrite Daily Vlogs.
Hey guys, so I was just thinking about really weird stuff. I was thinking, like, you know how people say, like, you know, 3800 or even like 1300 or 2800, 3200. Like they say that instead of like saying like 33,200, you know, like they say 3200. I was thinking about that and I thought that doesn't really work for things that end in 0, like 30 or 20 or 10. Well, obviously not 10, you just say 1,000. But like 30, 20, 40, 50, 60, like 3000, 2000. Doesn't that sound weird? Like, it sounds okay like 2100, but 2000 sounds weird. I mean, I figured you'd probably just say like 2000 or 20k or something, but still, like, it's kind of strange that 2100 would work, but 2000 just sounds weird. I mean, maybe it doesn't sound weird. It sounds weird to me, and I asked Sabrina and my mom and dad, and they agreed. But I don't know, I was just thinking about that. I was like, wow, that's kind of strange. It doesn't work with anything with a 0. 20, 30, 3000, 4000, 5000. It just sounds weird. I don't know.
Finally, I'm going to drop the car off to get the rear back door handle fixed because it broke off. And there's been like 2 or 3 times that I've set an appointment up and didn't get it done. The first time I missed the appointment, it's been 2 times. First time I missed the appointment, second time it was raining and they said they couldn't do it because the paint guys left or something. Because I have to like paint it. But today it's a nice day out, so taking it in.
So I'm looking into this new camera that Sony makes. It's in the Alpha series. They had like an Alpha, a Sony A. It's like an A, but it's like the Alpha letter. Not really an A. It's like a little Alpha doodly doo. They have like an Alpha series, which are kind of like high-end, like Nexus almost, like is what we use right here. It's a NEX 5N by Sony, and it's all mirrorless. And this is an APS-C sensor. But Sony has been putting out these mirrorless full-frame sensor cameras, which is pretty ridiculous. Which would give you really good low light, and you get like a wider angle view of the lens, but then at the same time you might see like kind of the distortion of the sides of the lens, which kind of sucks, but depending on how good the lens is, that doesn't really matter. But either way, they have this new camera that they're about to release. It's available for pre-order, and it's shipping starting in December 11th, which is tomorrow of the time I'm recording this. And this camera is like breaking new grounds because it's the first full-frame camera that has stabilization pretty much built into the body, I guess. And they're calling it, let me see, I forget what it's called. They're calling it 5-axis steady shot inside image stabilization. So from what I understand, it's practically going to be like a gimbal inside of your camera. Obviously not as good, but it says it's claiming to have 4.5 stops, approximately 4.5 stops of shutter speed for working with a huge variety of subjects. So that's how stable it's going to make the video, I guess. I saw some clips, and it definitely really stabilizes everything. I can't talk right now, I keep stumbling. But anyway, this is like really huge because, for instance, this camera, I kind of hold it pretty steady, but Sabrina doesn't. Whenever Sabrina holds the camera, she's like flying all over the place for some reason. I think it's just because she's got a weaker hand or something, I don't really know. I'd always try to, like, for instance, right now I have my arm like steadied by my knee, so it's almost like a tripod almost. I figure it's really steady right now because I'm trying to hold it as steady as possible. But sometimes I don't really think about it, and sometimes, almost all the time, Sabrina doesn't think about it. So I feel like having something that is stabilizing consistently, like constantly, will be really helpful for a vlog type situation. But I mean, this would be a $1,698 vlogging camera. Which is kind of ridiculous. But it's still a full frame camera, and it has the ability to get extremely ridiculous dynamic range with their S-Log2 format. Their customized color profile, S-Log2 Gamma, and that like really opens up the dynamic range, so you could, like, you see the clouds well, and everything is just like exposed correctly, and you could take that in and really mess with it in post, and you have a lot more room for color correction and stuff. And it overall, I feel like it would be a better camera than the 5D Mark III for shooting videos, which is why I'm sort of considering getting this camera and just using it for our vlogs and our videos. Just everything would just be cinematic all the time and steady also, you know? It also has the ability to shoot 1080p 60 frames per second, which the 5D Mark III can't do. It has the ability to autofocus with the lenses that are built for it, because just like the Nex, like, it's mirrorless, so focusing goes on in the motors inside, it's quiet, you don't hear anything, and it focuses. It might not be as fast as, like, you might be able to get if you're manually focusing, but at the same time, it kind of takes a lot of skill to be good at manually focusing sometimes. And apparently the A7, well, did I even say what this camera is called? It's called the A7II. It's the Alpha Series 7, and it's the second edition of it, because they had one before it, which didn't have very good focusing, and apparently they made the focusing a lot better in this one. Apparently, yeah, I'm just kind of blown away by this camera, and eventually they're releasing an A9, which is supposed to be coming out in February, and there's no really release specs on that, but they're claiming that it's going to have a lot more professional features, which I'm kind of blown away, because I figured that this A7II has a lot of professional features already, so what are they going to put in the A9? Like, it's got to be something crazy, like maybe like raw video, or global shutter. Why can't I talk? Global shutter, or maybe 4K video. I don't know. It's got to be something intense, because this seems pretty professional to me. Unless they're talking about professional photography features, in which case I could really care less. If I did get this camera, we'd still use our 5D Mark III for taking pictures. But I think this could very well replace the 5D Mark III for a lot of stuff. The only thing is the lenses. If I got a mount to use the Canon lenses on here, I would pretty much be stuck in wide open with the aperture, I'm pretty sure. Because that's usually what happens if there's not like a connection from the camera to the lens, it just opens all the way. And that's how it is if so we have an adapter for the Nex to use Canon lenses on here. And if we use any of our Canon lenses on it, it's just wide open, because you can't control it. With a Canon, if you put it on a Canon, like, it's made for that. And like the chips or whatever, I don't know, there's like a connection to it so you can control the lens with the camera. But with this, it's literally just a lens sitting on there and it's looking through it. It has no connection to it because it's made for Sony lenses, not Canon lenses. I think there might be a mount that kind of converts that, but I'm not really sure. Either way, it might kind of suck. I might need to get all new Sony lenses or something. I don't really know, but I feel like I kind of want to take a break from Canon for a while, just because like Sony's putting out all this crazy stuff, and they make the best sensors, really. Like, they're the king of freaking sensors. Nikon uses their sensors. I think that's it, but still, it's like, it's really impressive. They make some crazy stuff. No one really cares. There might be like 2 people that actually understand what I'm saying right now.
Alright, so since When It Happens is gonna take a lot longer, I decided I'm just gonna get the Christmas cover out of the way first so that we can start shooting that. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'll start When It Happens, and it will be my sole concentration because it's an original and I want to work way harder on it than this Christmas cover. So let's do this. Check, 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 check. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing. Hello? Hello? Is the car ready? Alright, I'll be there within the next half hour. Alright, thank you. Bye. The car's ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. He answered Sabrina's personal driver. It was Brian. He's taking me to go pick up the car because it's finished. This has been recording for 16 minutes. So I have been recording for 16 minutes and there's not one clip that I kept on there. I'm trying to learn the song. I don't know it all the way. So I don't know the words and then I keep messing up. And then DJ walked in like 5 times and just, this is why it's so hard to record during the day.
Forgot where I was going for a second.
Party in the car where the Brian drives.
Alright.
The macaron, ho ho ho! Baguette, ho ho ho!
2 years ago, I signed up for this, maybe 3 years ago, I signed up for this thing called Model Productions. You had to pay $100 after, or before, I don't remember, and go up on the stage and catwalk. And it was a big scam. And so we ended up calling like corporate to get our money back and stuff because it was like, it's actually a scam, but I don't, this is a different company. It's probably just a hidden name for it though. It's the exact same thing. This is so cute though. Look at them. What do you think?
Want to do it again?
No, I don't want to do it again. Aww. This is so funny.
Monologue from the play Moliere, and it's called 9-1. And here I go. Oh, villain, now I really understand you. But to my misfortune, it's too late. And my knowledge completely drive me to despair. But notice, your crime will not go unpunished. The very same penalty mark the event.
A C? I gotta see on my painting sculpture? We're ready, then.
They're gonna do a dancing thing. They have to do what the big kids do.
Good job. You're catching on great.
I went to tell Lori about how there was that model thing in the mall, and she was like, I know, we saw it in the mall the other day, and Don said he watched it for like a few seconds and they're doing some weird choreographed thing, but he said it made him want to throw up because we had a really bad experience, and they swear it's like the same like people, but they just changed their name, they changed up like they added some stuff you have to do. But really what they do is they play off the emotions of the families, and they make them like, they're like, oh,
the same thing.
That's my baby up there, she's gonna win, you know? And then after they're like, oh, now you need to pay this because we're gonna take awesome photo shoots of your children that are gonna make them famous. And like you have to like pay a bunch of money for something that's really a scam. And I found out it was a scam because I searched, like the one I was in was Model Productions, and I went online and I searched Model Productions, and the first thing, like in the, you know how it drops down with like suggested results or whatever, or searches? The first thing was Model Productions scam. And I was like, So I did my research on that and found out that it's a scam. So if you ever see those mall talent things, I mean, probably 80% of the time, I'm not really quite sure, but I'm gonna probably bet that most of them are scams, so be really careful about them. Underneath the Christmas tree, I just want you for my own. More than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own. More than you could ever know. Alright, so I think I pretty much finished. There might be some more vocals that need to be done in the future as like background, but I don't think so. I think we're good where we are. And really the instrumental just needs to be finished now because DJ's only done drums and bass on this All I Want for Christmas Is You cover. So it was pretty hard to do, I must say. It definitely challenged me a lot more than normal, but it was fun, so I hope you guys like it when it's done. I guess that's it for today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
You just got VL. Yeah, I know it's weird and creepy, but I found this mask lying around, and I'm like, I gotta use this somehow. So, yeah.